Hey fellas, how you doing? It's Johnny Berba. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you and explaining to you and sharing my life experience, how to tell if she's the right woman for you. This has been an extremely beautiful, profound, frustrating, confusing, difficult, exciting lesson for me. This video has come from making a lot of mistakes and of course making mistakes getting it right. So many men that I speak to, that I work with and I teach on my 6 weeks program really struggle with this concept of, I'm not sure if she's the right woman. Usually when someone says that, it means she's not the right woman. As simple as that. When you meet the right person or you connect with the right person, you have no doubt. There is an energetic chemistry. It goes beyond words, it goes beyond contemplation. That's why it's so difficult to meet the right woman. There are so many beautiful women in the world. There are so many beautiful men. But it's very difficult to meet the right woman when you don't know the signs of the wrong woman. So my saying, to meet the right woman, you have to also recognize when is it the wrong woman. So this is the mistakes I made along my journey. I ended up dating lots of women just on the basis of that they like me. Because I didn't believe in myself back then. I didn't think I was attractive enough. Quite frankly, I thought I was an ugly guy. I thought physically I wasn't good looking. And I thought my personality wasn't enough. I also thought my material possessions in my life, I was limited and I was lacking. So I just have to accept any girl that likes me. That's not entirely bad because it gave me some life experience. It's actually good. But it was a painful mistake to make because I fell for the trap that a lot of men make. It's a societal, if that's even a word, society type of conditioning. I dated women on the basis of them being attractive. It's something I tell my students all the time. Just because a woman is attractive, and the same for woman or a man, doesn't mean she's the right woman for you. So I let go bad characteristics, character flaws, I put them aside for beauty. Then I started to sacrifice my own well-being, my own happiness. I started to feel negative in the relationship. I seen the signs earlier on, I ignored the signs. Sometimes we don't want to see the signs. So this is a common area that I see men struggling with, and women as well. Now it's not just about the looks. If I'm being honest, a lot of men will do this, especially myself. They will sacrifice a bad relationship for good sex. You can have good sex with many people. Good sex is just down the road. Sex is not enough to have the right woman. If you just want to get laid, I don't teach this anymore. I teach honesty and how to connect from a pure, loving place. You can go to a nightclub and get drunk and meet a drunk girl, vice versa. So what are you willing to sacrifice or to give up in order to get the right woman? I could make this video in 1 minute, it's that simple, but I wanted to explain it more and get the message across home. Integrity. I know in 5 minutes if it's the right woman for me, based on a few questions. I will ask a woman, do you drink? If a woman says that she drinks, for me, and I'm not being judgmental, it's not going to be the right woman for me. I'm not a drinker myself. I used to drink and I enjoyed it. I gave up alcohol because it wasn't fulfilling me no more. I don't drink, period. So I can't date a woman that drinks. It's not going to work out. That's my personal qualification, if you want to call it that. That puts me in a very powerful position when I'm speaking to women. And this is not in a domineering way. It makes me more honest, more congruent. The second one is, I want to know about her background, how she grew up, what her values are. If a woman is racist or negative or prejudiced or got a bad outlook on life, I'm not going to date her. I don't care about how good looking she is or how big her boobies are. I'm not interested in that. I'm a grown man. But I made a mistake in the past, and I'm guessing this is the mistake you're making. Now, on the flip side, lots of women will say, I don't want a man that's just going to like me for my looks. They always complain about that. What they're really saying is, I want to date a man who knows who he is and is going to actually value for me for who I am, not how I look. This needs to be happening for both sexes. I always say in my videos I don't teach women, but technically I do. These are the same principles that can help both sexes. I'm not in the business of siding the two sexes. I'm in the business of bringing the two sexes together. Social anxiety is what held me back for many years. It held me back from expressing myself. It holds women back as well. So we have to know what we don't want in a person to find out what we do want. Very simple, very powerful. If you follow this, and you don't just follow this on a psychological level, you've got to be intuitive and be spiritual about it. You've got to feel your way. And if it doesn't feel right, if you're on a date of a woman and you're with her for an hour, it doesn't feel right, it's because it's not right. Our intuition always guides us a lot more. Our logic is, does she go to the right places? Does she have the right amount of values? But your intuition, you can feel a good woman. You can feel a good person. On a flip side, you can feel a bad person. But on a side note, like I've said in my other videos, if you're negative and you're angry, you've got to be careful that you're not attracting that woman. So to meet the right type of woman and get the right type of relationship, I know it sounds a bit cheesy and a bit life coachy. I'm a life coach and a bit spiritual, but I love all this. You have to get the relationship with yourself right. Who are you? What do you like about yourself? What do you want to achieve in your life? What are the things that you want to do? Make the changes in yourself. You won't have to go out. Is that a bird or a bee? Sorry there. You won't have to go out and try and pick women up. They will come to you. You'll be in such a positive, powerful frequency or powerful energy. They will come to you. Why will they come to you? When we change our thinking, we change our environment. When I was negative and I was angry, I was in a nightclub trying to pick up drunk girls. Can't criticize them, that's another thing. We shouldn't judge other people. I have to remind myself. Don't judge the girl and say, oh, they're drinking, because you don't have to be there. You don't have to worry about what they're doing, worry about what you're doing. It will change your environment, it will literally shape the woman that you want in your life. I highly recommend women do the same thing. What is the downside to dating a woman that is toxic and not right for you? You cannot achieve success in your life. I don't think there's one man in this earth that doesn't want to be successful in his life. Financially, spiritually, materially, on the inside, on the outside, same thing. How are you going to achieve this with the wrong woman? I'm not going to mention names. I don't want to judge anyone. I'm a man full of love. It's a beautiful day. 80% of the women I dated in my 20s were not right for me. These are the type of conversations we had after sex was over and we watched the film. There wasn't much left to talk about. I would say, do you know what? I've got a great business idea. I want to help a lot of men with their social anxiety because I had it. I think I could really help with that. There's not really a market for that, babe, or you don't really know what you're doing in your business. You don't need that type of negativity in your life. We don't need that type of woman. Now let's change that conversation when I changed myself and I was dating a better woman. Babe, I want to do something more inspiring in my business. I want to grow it more. I want to reach out to more people. Yeah, you could do that. Why don't you do that? As a matter of fact, here's a website or here's a meetup where that's happening. You can go and get some information or get some coaching or more expertise. That's the type of woman I want in my life. I've had this type of woman. So our business, our finances, the relationship with ourselves, our family, that is a reflection of the woman that we're laying in bed with. That's why I'm laying in bed by myself, because I'm still working on this stuff as well. I haven't met the right woman yet, but I have dated the right women and I've dated the wrong women. But I'm not going to judge the wrong women. I'm not going to judge the women. I'm going to love them. I'm going to thank them, forgive them, because they were a reflection of myself. They were showing me who I was. We attract what we are. We attract what we are, so be careful what you become. You shape your own reality of your thoughts and your feelings. Man, I love doing these videos. Integrity is number one. I shouldn't even have to say to you, write a list down of what you want in a woman. You should know. So the type of woman I want, I'll tell you now. And if she's out there and she's watching, let's go for coffee. I'm attracted to women that have got very feminine energy, very feminine women. I don't mean that in a chauvinistic way. I like feminine women. My mum was feminine. It's not a Freudian thing, don't get it twisted. I like feminine women. I like women that make me feel manly and make me feel good and want to take care of them. I like women that are kind, that love people. I like a woman that's supportive, that's going to inspire me. I like a woman that's going to intimidate me. A woman that's going to make me shake and nervous to be a better man. I like women that are slightly on the curvy side. I'm not ruling any of you slim women out, but I like that. It makes me feel good. I like a woman that's got integrity and respect. She's not going to be flirting with your mates when you go to the toilet. She's going to have respect. And equally, I'm going to uphold that promise. I like a woman who knows who she is, who's going to be a good mother, going to, start a good family. I'm marketing well, aren't I, today? I like a good person. Now, all the simple, mundane things like, I love women that wear feminine dresses. I love women who wear black dresses and dress feminine. But I can make some allowances for that. I like a woman who can cook. Again, I'm not being chauvinistic. I don't mind helping out once in a while. I'll cook with her. But I like a woman when I'm going to come home, I've had a hard day, she's going to prepare me a meal. Now, she's not doing that because I'm putting a gun to her and forcing her. She's doing it because she loves me and she wants to do it. I'm going to take care of her. She's going to be my princess. I'm going to take care of her. But we're going to work together. We're going to have a mutual respect for each other and love. Are you out there? Please email me. What type of woman do you want? If you don't know the type of woman you want, that's because you haven't found out who you are yet. But this is all good. All these mistakes are good. I'm just making you aware of them. I'm not forcing it on you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just offering you my experience, my story. So don't blame the woman. Don't say, like I talked about in my previous video about getting rid of negative friends, don't say, my girlfriend's holding me back, man. She's a bitch, she won't let me go out with my friends, she won't let me do this business idea. She doesn't like my family. That's you speaking out loud. She's a projection of that. I just want to mention before I end this video, I absolutely love women. I love women, I respect women, I respect myself, I respect people. So hopefully, if women are watching this video and they're struggling in their relationships, they will take the same advice and we'll bring the two together. I love you women. Don't beat me, please. I love you guys. Take this advice, put it into practice. It will change your life. If you don't like the advice, you're complaining and you're attacking the video and whatever, that's great as well. All right? I love you and I'll see you soon. Enjoy the process. Make sure to subscribe as well. More videos coming. Remember, you've got to know that the sort of woman you